What's going on, Facebook friends? Hey, check it out. My name's Creflo. If you haven't ever met me, and I'd like to, turn you on to a book that I read. Uh, I read this book actually. I'm going on my fifth time. I just started it again here today, and this book is authored by Creflo, which I know a lot of you you know him, down south, down in Atlanta, ATL. And I know there's been a lot of ambiguity regarding Creflo. Uh, there's some things that have happened, some different things, a little domestic or something, and some other little stuff they claim. But I'm gonna tell you something. Creflo is a true follower of our Creator. I feel His spirit in most of His publications, and I've read a lot of what He's written, and His writings have inspired me to do things a lot differently in my life, and also to go on and inspire a lot of other people, particularly, our young adults. And, I just want to share that. But this particular book right here, Live Without Fear, I'm going to give you all a little bit of background. Fear is fear and faith is faith. You can't have both, and as you increase in faith, you decrease in fear. And this book talks about that in detail. And, and we're not talking about fear literally. It's not a literal fear. Anything deriving from negativity, from which, leads to death and destruction is considered fear. And I know y'all saw my post, balls out, no fear. Yeah, that might have been a little bit graphic, I don't regret putting it out there, because that's just me. I'm a very blunt person. I'm straight to the point. And that's how I feel about it. Balls out, no fear, And what that means is you're either going to have faith or you're going to have fear. You can't have both. You can't be divided if you want to walk. And, that's my message for today. But those of you who want to pursue a little bit more investigation on removing fear from your life, if you're worried about money and you're worried about, your girlfriend cheating on you, or you're worried about, you're losing your job, or you're worried about a family member dying, all that's fear. Regardless, worry, doubt, envy, jealousy, all that's fear. That derives from Satan, Santana. And you need to remove that from your life as best you can. I know some of you are not strong enough to remove all of it, like some of us are. But when you get to that point, you have a peace in your heart, and everything in your life starts to turn around. Everything. When you remove fear, doubt, worry, all that from your life turns around. I'm living proof of that. And if anybody want to talk to me more about it in detail, you can hit me on Messenger. All right, Creflo, alias Terry Yale, I'm out. Peace.